The situation in Palestine, particularly in Gaza, has garnered substantial attention on social media, with some labeling it as genocide. Khaled al-Sabawi, a Canadian Palestinian, alleges that the Israeli military killed over 50 of his relatives while seeking shelter in Gaza's east. He describes the widespread destruction of civilian infrastructure, including churches, mosques, schools, hospitals, and universities. The term genocide refers to a crime committed with the intent to destroy a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. Recently, around 50 globally recognized criminologists suggested that Israel is entering the final stages of genocide. Israel denies intentionally targeting civilians, citing responses to previous Hamas attacks. The conflict has sparked a polarized debate, with accusations of genocide gaining prominence. Professor Adam Jones notes the unprecedented use of such accusations, emphasizing the gravity of the situation. The term genocide holds weight as it is internationally recognized and tried in international courts. However, caution is advised in using the term, considering the complexity of the conflict initiated by Hamas. The potential for a developing genocidal dynamic is a cause for concern, even if the events may not meet the legal threshold for genocide. The severity of the situation prompts calls for investigations into all crimes committed during the conflict. Canada, a longtime ally of Israel, treads carefully in defining its position. While officially recognizing various genocides, the government refrains from explicitly using the term genocide to describe the current situation. Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly has expressed support for investigations into Israeli military conduct. The careful choice of words is emphasized due to their weight in conveying the suffering on both sides. Regardless of one's stance on the issue, the focus remains on unfolding events in Gaza and Israel, with calls for serious consideration of the ongoing humanitarian catastrophe and investigations into alleged crimes. More than 11,000 people have been killed in Gaza since October 7th, after a deadly Hamas attack on October 7th prompted Israel to declare war and begin a military offensive. More than 11,000 people have been killed in Gaza, a densely populated strip of land that over 2 million people call home. Israel has agreed to enact 4-hour daily humanitarian pauses in northern Gaza, following a push by US President Biden. However, other experts note that proving genocidal intent is difficult and that the legal definition is narrow. City University of New York Professor Victoria Sanford draws parallels between what's happening in Gaza and the Guatemalan genocide, emphasizing the similar circumstances faced by Mayans and Palestinians. David Simon, director of the Genocide Studies program at Yale University, mentions that Israel has explicitly expressed a desire to exterminate Hamas, but has not directly stated an intent to destroy a religious, ethnic, or racial group. Ben Kiernan, the director of the Cambodian Genocide Program at Yale University, agrees that the current actions do not meet the high legal threshold for genocide. Significance of the use of the word genocide. Some scholars argue that debates on whether the current conflict can be called genocide are a bad use of focus because proving genocide takes time and does not stop ongoing violence. Others note that referring to a specific moment as genocide is extremely significant. Siegel points to how the US government's refusal to call crimes against the Tutsis in Rwanda a genocide allowed the massacre to continue. Naming the current situation accurately is seen as crucial for a truthful reckoning of events. In conclusion, the situation in Palestine, particularly in Gaza, is complex and contentious, with varying views on whether it constitutes genocide. The debate extends beyond legal definitions, encompassing social scientific perspectives and the broader impact of the terminology used. The ongoing humanitarian catastrophe emphasizes the need for a thorough investigation into alleged crimes, regardless of the specific classification.